Waiting hours, I know. Thank you. You're live from Stamford Bridge.
That's all right, Neil. How are you? All right?
I'm flying.
Hi, Guillaume. Hi, Pugsy.
All right,
nice to see you both on the show. First of all, I think the press are blowing everything out of proportion again. They're jumping on the bandwagon about these prices. I mean, they'll do anything they can, really, to try to unsettle our squad, but they'll learn eventually that they're not going to be able to do it. Basically, I think that the fans who are complaining about the prices should think about a lot of other things. If we reduce our prices, the entire structure of the club is going to suffer, and that goes right back to the academy, all the youngsters that we're trying to develop and bring through, and right through to the first team squad and management. We're not going to attract the players. We're not going to have the money to be able to buy players in the future of the standard that we've been able to so far. And it's basically a question of you get what you pay for. You know, if we're paying extra money on top of other clubs for coming to see Chelsea play, then we're getting the entertainment of watching our squad, our team. This time last season, we're drawing certain matches and we're having problems with teams defending all the time. Now, we're actually beating them, even though they are still defending against us. So if people don't want to pay those prices, that's entirely up to them. If they pay the prices and then complain, I don't understand that.
Well, let's pick up...
I would love to be a season ticket holder.
Mm-hmm.
I have got poor health, so I can only go to games now and again. I go to as many as I can. I go to quite a few of the away games. I'm at Charlton tomorrow. I would quite gladly pay for a season ticket, but I pay game by game as a member. And I can honestly say I don't begrudge one penny of that £48 that I pay for my seat.
Mm-hmm. Let's just pick up on that, because I think this is a good point. I mean, let's take the Roman part of the equation out of this. We could afford players that we couldn't afford before. Their prices probably go up because of the Roman factor, but that has been looked after. Let's take that out of that and then say we are paying top prices in order to see a top team. That's basically what Valerie is saying. Is that what we want?
Well, that's how it is in show business.
Or do we want to reduce the prices and not have a top team?
Neil, go to the Rolling Stones and say, well, a lot of people like you, but they can't afford your tickets. You know, the Rolling Stones say, we're the best band. You have to pay the prices. If it was someone like the Rifles or someone, you know, you pay a tenner for the ticket. That's human nature. That's how it works. The best team you should pay the best money for, I think.
That goes back to what we were talking before, in the sense that maybe, I don't know the finances of Chelsea, obviously, but maybe with those prices you can more or less say at the end of the year, okay, we more or less we spend that much, but thanks for the money we brought, we are equal, so deficit zero. Without counting on the money that comes from Abramovich. Maybe that's one way of looking at it. And maybe if there was a bigger stadium, if they have merchandising for Riga, then the prices will come down. But that is a process that you cannot just become a huge club in one day. If that process happens, maybe then we'll see the prices dropping down and more people coming to the stadium. But it's such a difficult situation. How can you try to aim for that when you know that in the back of your head that you can still pay 20-odd million or 30-odd million pounds for a midfielder? It's difficult to see a balance there.
The thing is, though, Neil, can I say, it's like Valerie, I'm sure she'd say the same as I do. If we was in the third division, the old third division, Valerie and I and you would still go and watch them, but we wouldn't expect to pay £48, Valerie, would we?
No,
we wouldn't.
She's got, yeah.
Well, you just wouldn't.
Bob Johnson from Oxford has emailed, my missus has banned me from Chelsea. My missus has banned me from Chelsea Cup games. I'm a season ticket holder in the Matthew Harding Low. I missed Tuesday night, as my missus says I can feed 4 kids for the price of one Chelsea ticket. I've tried to keep the cost of Chelsea a secret, but thanks to the media, I've been sussed. There you are. You're breaking up a marriage here. Listen, Bob's missus, there are certain things in life that some people need. Not just men, quite a few people. Valerie's another. And one of them is the Chelsea fix. So just you might be able to feed 4 kids, but if you reduce a man's food, is stimulation. Just think that what that can do to his self-esteem and the rest of his life. Take care. You may be destroying a human being.